demons. Not one. Not Moses, not Abraham, not Moses. In the New Testament, it's just one of those things that we do.
One of those things.
It's just one of those things. We cast out devils. In Mark 16, the Lord Jesus said, you will cast out devils, you will drink poison, it won't hurt you, you will pick up snakes, you will evangelize the world. He said, greater things than I did, you will do. You know? There's no comparison between the saints in the Old Testament and the saints in the New Testament. There's absolutely no comparison. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I go to a church in Cambridge. I help the pastor also. So I'm a minister in that church. So, but that's it. Not a pastor like pastor is. Amen. Glad to be here. Glad to meet you. I have 3 kids, and I live in Waterloo, not too far away from here. Teach in Conestoga College part time, but I work as an IT person. There's a company in Waterloo called Open Text. Amen. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
Okay, I hope you.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay. Amen. Hallelujah. I'm glad to see what God is doing here. I'm encouraged by what I've seen. Amen. By the people I've seen. And some of the songs that we had here. So I've been in Canada for 16 years. Okay. And some of the songs that we did this morning, I haven't had them for like 20 years.
Oh my God.
Honestly, all those Lift Him Up, I don't think I've had that song in like 20 years. So kind of reminded me of home a lot. You know, these are songs we sang every day in church when I was in Nigeria. But I feel like home. I feel like the touch of home this morning. Amen. I've been taken back to those days. Amen. So today I hope to really talk to you about God's word and a little bit about prayer and God's word in relation to prayer. So there's no doubt that God has placed a premium on his word. You know, Pastor was quoting, I think it was Timothy. I mean, Paul's letter to Timothy, where he said, rightly dividing the word of truth. You know, it says study to show yourself approved. It doesn't say read. Study. Study. Like, how will you study for exams? You mark the line, you circle it, you close the book, you recite what you've read. That's how to study. That's how you will study for your exams. So the Bible says, study to show yourself approved. A workman that needs not to be embarrassed. Rightly dividing the word of truth. In other words, you don't want to fail an exam, right? By studying. And life will always present tests and examinations to you. And the solution to those things will always be God's word. You know? It's not even prayer that will solve your problems. It's God's word. Because, I'm saying that because your prayer has to stem from God's word to start with. Whatever prayer you make must come from the word of God. So you have to place a premium on God's word, on your attention to God's word. Let's look at Joshua chapter 1 verse 8. Which is a scripture I assume a lot of people will know. Things keep falling off my Bible. Okay, so Joshua chapter 1 in verse 8. So, this is a scenario here. Moses just died. And Joshua was asked to take over and lead the people. Lead, 6 million people. That's a big task. That's a big ask. You know? So, if that anybody here, you are given a task to lead 6 million people. 6 million people. You might be afraid a little bit. So here God is speaking to Joshua directly. And he says, I'll tell you the key to success in this thing you're going to do. It says, this book of the law in verse 8, Joshua chapter 1, verse number 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of your mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. Do you think it means read it in the morning when you wake up, read it at night? Is that what you think it means? It means all the time. It means endlessly, never ending. Day and night. It doesn't mean 6 a.m. in the morning. It doesn't even mean what we used to call quiet time. It just means all the time. You will meditate in it day and night. And then you will observe. So 2 different things now. You will observe to do. You will observe first to do all that's written therein. For then you will make your way prosperous.